Hi guys, it's Leeke here and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Leeke and I review a lot of activewear, so if you're into that kind of stuff, you just keep watching. Today I have another new brand for you, a brand that I haven't tried before, and it is a Swedish brand, which I guess makes sense, you know, me being in Sweden. And I sometimes like to just explore, you know, what's around me, what's available also to us Europeans with like easy returns, because sometimes if you order from across the ocean, it's hard to return things. It's way too expensive, you know, so it's nice to have some more local brands. And today's brand is Casall. I don't know if you've heard of them before, but I've definitely seen people around here wear them. They also do have gym equipment that they sell, so like Casall Pro. So my gym actually does have like dumbbells from them and yoga mats and whatever. So there's definitely like, you know, a lot of stuff here locally, but I guess that makes sense since they're from Sweden. And I think they've been around since the 1980s. So definitely like a little bit more of a longer, you know, situation, not brand new. And I personally have never really, I don't think I own anything from them. I think I might have tried stuff once or twice in this, like in the big sports stores, but like I've never been like too into it. They do have quite some cute prints on their leggings and stuff, but it was never my favorite. So now they had like some sales going on their website basically. And I figured, you know what, I'll just try them. I'll film it. We'll see how it goes, you know, if I like them or not. And their stuff is generally not like very cheap, but it's more on the pricey side. So definitely not the cheapest brand, not the most affordable brand. Yeah, I mean, it's cute, unique prints and stuff, but we will see if it is actually worth it. Like I said, now on sale, some of the items were actually not too expensive and more on a Gymshark level or cheaper. So that was good. But yeah, I will start with the tops and then we will go into the leggings and the bottoms in general. And that's how I usually like to do it. If you're looking for anything specific, you can always look at the timestamps in the description box down below. And just for your information, I'm usually a size small up top and in between a size small and medium at the bottom. But if I do not know a brand quite well, I will always go for the size medium. So I think most of the stuff I got at for the bottoms was a size medium. And I mean, I will always mention that also, you know, just so you know. Okay, but let's start with the tops. I will say that I wasn't super impressed with their choice of sports bras. Like, they just didn't look super cute. Just very basic. So not really my style, so I just got one so I could try one. This one I don't think was on sale. It was definitely still quite pricey for what it is. And this is like a little ribbed seamless sports bra. This is the seamless rib padded sports bra. So this is, of course, you can see size black, yeah, no, in black. Size small, I think, yes. And this product consists of a minimum of 50% recycled materials, which is nice, I guess. And sustainable sportswear designed in Sweden. So stay here. But yeah, just a little black sports bra. I think this was the cutest one I could find. You know, it had like the cute little strap situation here. A cute little V. Definitely ribbed material with some detailing. I know it's harder to see on black. We do have a ribbed band under the chest as well. Quite, you know, compressive, I would say. Then in the back, you just have the logo in there. And then the straps are actually adjustable. So you can kind of see they become a little bit thinner here in the back. And you can adjust this little part here. So that's quite handy. We do have removable cup pads. They are not very thick. They're, you know, quite flexible and thin. So that's also good. And then, I don't know if you can see it, but like the band of the sports bra has a different ribbed structure than the main part of the sports bra. I will say this feels like quite solid. No complaints so far, but I mean, it's just like very basic. With a little bit cute detailing, I like the V and the sleeve situation. But yeah, otherwise, like, I don't see why this one is so expensive. You know, but let's see it on. All right, onto this little sports bra here. This one was surprisingly tight to get on. It works now that I have it on. It's okay. Like, but I feel like it's squishing down the little boobs I have a little bit too much. I do like the shape of it. I also do like what they did with the straps here. They're nice and comfortable. And I like the little V here, but like I feel like just a little too squished, you know. The band is definitely tight, But like I said, now that I have it on, it is okay. But I would highly suggest you to size up if you're in between. And I hope that's not foreshadowing for, you know, how this haul is gonna go. But like definitely for a size small, quite tight. And I usually, if anything, do size down for my sports bras instead of up. So yeah, and I don't have a big chest, you know. If you have a big chest, you definitely need to size up. Like there's like this much of stretch left. Like this is not a lot. It is definitely quite tight fitting. We do have the adjustable straps here in the back, but this is currently really not my issue. And for the fact that this is like $10-15 more expensive than some of the pricier sports bras from other brands, I don't see it. I don't see why. Like the material doesn't feel bad, but like it just is a tight fit. It's nothing too special. Sure, like the strap situation is cute. I haven't seen this before, but like it's nothing out of the ordinary. It is a ripped, seamless sports bra. We also do have the removable cup pads in here. And I know with black, it's really, really hard to see. So you just have to take my word for it. But some of the cup pads, usually like they become a little thinner towards the edges of the cup pad. These ones don't. So actually when I looked at the mirror, I could kind of see where the cup pads ended because they're like thick and then boom, end. I mean, they're not the thickest I've seen, but like they're not smooth. So yeah, not my favorite. It's okay, but like for the price, no. All right, onto a little tee that I got. This was also on sale. This is the Scallop Crop Tee. It looks quite long for a crop tee, I will say. So they don't always have size small, medium, large. They also sometimes do have like this European sizing, like 36, 38, 40, whatever. So I got this one in a size 38. And here it says size 38 is US 8, which is not quite correct, I think. Or is it? I really don't know. This one is made, this shirt is made in Turkey, by the way. And this one is like more of a like stretchy, like performance material shirt. So it's not like the flowiest, it's not cottony or anything. It is more performance material with like a laser cut like hem here at the top. What is this made of? I would like to know. Recycled material, yeah, but like what else is this made of? Let's see. It is made of 59% recycled polyamide and 41% elastane. So this is why it is quite stretchy. You do have the scalloped hem here on the sleeves. This is also a little bit tighter around where the scallops are because this is also laser cut or whatever you call it, but like definitely like fortified, you know, at the sleeve. So I hope it's not gonna cut into my arms too much. And then the bottom is not scalloped or anything. We just have a normal seam here at the bottom, which is also quite stretchy. But yeah, I feel like this looks like quite long for a cropped tee. I think it's, yeah, I'm not sure about it. We do have some seams here on the side. I don't know if you can see them, but like to kind of like bring in the waist a little bit. And then in the back, you have a really big logo situation, you know, and it's a little zigzaggy, how you're supposed to read it. Not sure if I'm a big fan of that. But yeah, I liked the scallop detailing, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work well for my arms. And let's see. And yeah, like I said, I'm just confused by the length. Like usually when it's cropped, when there's cropped tees, they are definitely shorter than this. So I'm not saying this is full length, but it is not quite as cropped as I would like it to be. Let's say that. But let's see it on. All right, here we have this little cropped tee with the scallop detailing here on the sleeves. So the scallop detailing is not cutting in, but I kind of wanted it to be a little bit more loose fitting. And lengthwise, I don't know, like to me, this is not super cropped anymore. Like there's definitely even fabric kind of bunching up a little because of how long this is, you know, kind of, for crop length, this is what I would have anticipated and kind of expected, but instead it's kind of, I mean, it is not quite full length, but it is right in between cropped and full length, I think. Like this is gonna hit your legging waistband unless you wear a low rise, for sure. And it is longer than my natural waist. It goes past that, and it is a tighter fit. If this was a loose fit, I don't think I would have as much of a problem with that. But like with this like more body hugging fit, you know, it's, I don't know. Like it's too long for a crop length, in my opinion. And the sleeves are also a little too long. I don't know. And it's a little itchy around the scallop detailing. So yeah, this could have been cute as a little bit shorter crop top with a little bit more of a boxy fit, but the way it is right now, I don't like it. Like, if you are a fan of like slightly longer tops that are not exactly full length but getting there, with like longer sleeves as well, you could try that. But yeah, I don't know. The scallop detailing is a little itchy and it's just not my thing. Like, the fabric itself is okay. I don't mind that too much. I just don't like the cut of it, the length of it. Yeah, no. All right, let's move on to the bottoms. I do have one pair of shorts. They didn't really have a ton of options regarding shorts, and this one I really liked a lot, and then they didn't have it in a size medium. Or a size small, but they did have it in a size large, and I was like, you know what, I can easily return things, so I'll just try them. And, you know, because I like the color, it looks quite big around the waist already, so, but we'll see how that works. So these ones are a cute mint color, and they're called the, let me see, the Seamless Graphical Rip Bike Tights. This is pastel mint, by the way. So yeah, I liked the structure that they had on there. Do you see it? It's like really fun. It's a little different, a little zigzaggy. Then you have like this ribbed waistband. The ribs on the waistband are definitely like very elevated. So like it's definitely like you can really feel the structure of this. You can also feel the structure of this, but this is a little bit harsher, I want to say. This was a little bit softer here, the main part of the shorts. We don't have a front seam, nor do we have a back seam, but since the it's like zigzaggy with the structure, I feel like it could still be somewhat flattering on the bottom. They're not like the longest biker shorts. I'm not sure if I would call them like true bikers, but you know. And then interestingly, when it comes to the gusset, you do have a very different structure here in the gusset. So you don't have the zigzaggy ribbed material. It's just like normal seamless material there. And a little logo situation here in the back. This is like printed on, I think. Yeah, somewhat stitched in. I don't know. I guess it is printed on, but like in a way that it's, you know, it can stretch easily. This one is made in Portugal, apparently. That's what it says on the inside. And it is made from 52% recycled polyamide, 43% polyamide, and 5% elastane. Yeah. I don't know. I thought they were cute, but now like because it's also not very tapered at the waist. So this might be quite too big. But you know what? We'll see. There's not a lot of like cutting in here at the band here because there's actually no seam, so that's quite nice at least. And yeah, let's just see them on. All right, here are the little shorts as anticipated. You know, it's actually quite nice and cozy. Definitely no cutting in at all, and still more space for thighs, so the medium would have probably also worked. And as anticipated also, we do have some nice gaping here in the front and in the back. So yeah, a little too much if you ask me. Yeah, definitely not the greatest look. I feel like maybe if I could fold these over, but then I'd have to wear them like mid-waist, which is not my look. That works though, you know, but definitely not my look. So yeah, I guess I'll either have to live with the gaping here or I'll just let them be. But otherwise, I will say these are really comfy, definitely a lot of extra fabric in here. And I would highly suggest that if you're in between sizes, just go with your bigger size for the shorts, because, you know, that should work. And yeah, I mean, like I said, there's definitely more space. So I'm not like worried about fitting the size medium. It was just really that I wanted to try these shorts. I wanted to try the shorts in this color, and that was all that was left. So yeah, that's what I get for that, you know, but otherwise I would say they're quite cute. They could be a tad shorter for my preferences, but I mean, they are a great biker short length if that's what you're into, and they're not cutting in. This main fabric feels nice. I do not like the waistband fabric too much in general because it is less hugging, less soft, definitely a bit more rough than this part. And I just wish it was all made from the same material or the same like feel, the same fabric feel. yeah, that's what I got to say here. But definitely nice and stretchy, ton of space. And you could absolutely fit that. And just, you know, if you're in between for the thighs, I would size up for sure. But otherwise, you know, you probably wouldn't even need to, just because there's really no constriction on the band here around the thighs. So yeah. All right, onto the leggings. I also do have a legging version of the shorts we just saw, but in a darker green color. So here it is. Very, very similar. Like I said, just a different color and in long. And this is the seamless graphical rib high waist tights. And this is the color garden green. So you do have, again, like the very, very structured waistband here, which is not super soft. I wish that it was like a little softer for sure. And then the main part, which is quite nice and soft and has this zigzaggy ribbed material. This time we have the gusset again, but the gusset is definitely a little shorter than it was on the shorts. So you just really have that little gusset piece there. And the logo is also a little lighter this time, where it was darker on the pastel mint before. This is a size medium now, so I can definitely tell at least that the waistband is a little tighter, a little smaller. So I have hopes that this fits better at the waistband. And overall, I mean, I do like dark greens. We also do have a side detailing here. So I'm not actually sure if the leggings or the shorts had that, but like you have like just seamless, like basically it's like the waistband, but it goes all the way down the leg. The shorts did have that too. Yeah, okay. So on the shorts we had it here as well, just on the side basically. Like a kind of a side seam, but it's not really a seam, right? It's just like detailing. And yeah, I do like the color quite a lot. And let's just see these on. All right, onto these leggings. Yeah, so this is a size medium. They are not allowing for a butt. If you have a butt, this is not the legging for you. Like everything I have is super squished right here because there's no stretch left. There's like no space for a butt. I do not get compression from the waistband, but like if I, you know, try to squat, the waistband comes down because my butt is taking up too much space in these. And I really was expecting these to be like super nice and like comfy, cozy, stretchy, and they just aren't. Like there's no compression here. I can try to pull this up as much as I want. It doesn't go up further because my butt needs the space, and it's just not accommodating for that. But like if you have a nice flat butt, which is also great and amazing, maybe these work for you. Like I like the color a lot. I do like the idea of them with like that kind of structured, ripped, seamless stuff, but they just do not work if you have curves on your body. Like, you know, yes, I could size up to accommodate a little bit more for the butt, but like then I'd have gaping in the waistband, or like definitely even less compression than basically no compression. And so like if you have like kind of more of a, you know, lower body like this, they just don't work. It is what it is. 7/8 length on me, and definitely not a lot of stretch left around the butt area here, where my thighs or my hips are the widest. And it is unfortunate because, yeah, like I said, I like the color and I really anticipated these to be like super nice and cozy, and they're just not. All right, now we have a whole bunch of non-seamless leggings, different colors, different prints, but I will start with the most boring one. We have a pair of black leggings. I know I usually gravitate towards colors a lot, but these looked cute because they have some holes, some laser cut hole detailing. And these are the the contour high waist tights in black. So contour high waist tights. These do have a front seam. We do also have a top seam, but the material is very sleek. So I personally don't mind that too much, especially with like sleek materials. It's sometimes nice to have a top seam because that makes them stay up a little bit better. This is the size 38 as well. So US 8 is what it says in here, what it is. So I feel like if you, I think I checked their size chart and they say for medium, you can go either with a 38 or a 40, I believe. And then they have like the measurements on there as well, but like it's best to just check it out. I just struggle with like that sizing when I buy leggings because I am so used to, you know, kind of like the small, medium, large that I don't know if you have like all the in-between sizing as well. I know theoretically should help, but it doesn't really because I'm still like in between sizes because my waist is smaller than my butt. So like for the sizing, you know, so it's still a little troublesome. And then I have even more options to choose from. So I never know which one is right and which one is wrong. Anyway, so we do have laser cut detailing here. I think it's probably going to be easier to see when I have them on as well. These are quite shiny, I will say. So definitely more of a shiny legging. The bottom here is actually, there's no seam or anything. So it's just like a raw cut edge here. And we also do have a top seam. Did I already say that? I don't know. We also only have straight across glute seams, and you have a tone and tone logo here in the back. It's quite shiny as well. And you do have the laser cut detailing in the front and also a little bit in the back. So in the back, you kind of have it actually surrounding around your butt. So kind of like this on the side here. So you might have to be a little bit careful with what type of underwear you wear. If it's, if you're like boy shorts or something, they might be peeking through the whole detailing. So just keep that in mind. And we also do have some at the bottom. Again, I think it's going to be easier to see once I have them on. But yeah, with like the laser cut like holes, you usually have to be a little bit more careful when you put them on so you don't rip those holes. But they also are, let me see. Are all of them like this? Yeah, so on the inside you can kind of see that they put something around it to kind of make it stay a little bit better. So that's not on the outside. You can only see that from the inside. And overall, I mean, the material is not like the softest. It is very sleek, but like it kind of feels a little more stiff than some other sleek performance materials I have felt. So I'm not sure how body hugging this is gonna be, but we will try and let's see it on. All right, rare black on black for me. These ones, I do like the look of them with the little laser cut detailing. I'm coming a little closer so you can see here. I think it is a little sexy, cute, definitely, a little different, but boy, oh boy, again, my butt is getting squished. The waistband has zero compression. It's like I'm supposed to be like a square person. I'm not SpongeBob, Like, this is not who I am. Like, I have curves, and I'm allowed to have curves. I just don't get it. Like, what is this? Are the people in Sweden all square? They're not, but what do I know? Yeah, so again, sizing up does not do any difference because then the waist push is going to be gaping so much. I currently have a little bit of gaping already. And I really wanted to like these because the cute little, whole laser cut detailing, it's cute. But you don't squish my butt. That's just not nice. I don't know. Not a fan. Definitely not a fan. The top seam also doesn't do anything because it is not tight or anything, And I really had high hopes because the fabric feels quite nice, but it's not stretchy enough. And it's just squishing my assets, Not a fan. Just not a fan. All right, next up we have the Essential Tights printed, and this print is called Echo Green. So it is kind of like more of an abstract print. I do like the green color in here, so I kind of like the print. The Essential Tights do have pockets. They're very, very narrow. Like, my hand has trouble getting in there, you know? Not sure about the phone. We will test, but like, this pocket seems a little narrow for, you know, compared to other pockets. Also only on one side, so you only have one small pocket on one side. Not sure about that. We also do have a very like wide waistband, but like the whole waistband is an elastic. So like it's very, very thick elastic. And at the top of the elastic, you do have a drawstring as well. So you can, you know, kind of tie that. Never too sure about leggings with drawstrings, especially if the drawstring is on the inside like it is here. It's like if I leave it on the inside and tie it there, you can kind of see that little bulge. Not sure about that look. You know, not sure about it. Definitely not. We do have a front seam. We don't have a top seam, but I mean, you have that thick elastic and the drawstring. And then it's just straight across seams here in the bag. But I mean, the waistband is quite high, so I feel like it's still not going to cut into the glutes too much. Fabric-wise, this feels a little bit less sleek than the black leggings we just saw. A little bit more structure, but it is not brushed or anything. So still like a sleek material, but just less sleek. We do have that logo here in the front on your left side. And yeah, I do like the print. I do like the idea of them, but like there's a few elements I am not too sure about. By the way, the print is printed on the green color, so it's not going to stretch out too much, not going to pull too sheer because the green is already a darker color. These ones are also less shiny than the black ones we just saw. And yeah, I would say let's just see them on. All right, onto these leggings here. I will say they fit quite nicely up top here. I was kind of worried after those green ripped seamless ones, but these ones fit actually quite nicely. I do have a little bit of extra fabric here, so this one does not squish my butt, thankfully. So there's this really wide elastic band. It is actually not uncomfortable. And then, you know, we do have the drawstring here, so you can actually make it a little bit tighter. But as I mentioned already, I kind of wish if, like with this, that it is, like it would be on the outside, because I feel like, you know, now you have it hanging here, but it's kind of like not supposed to be there. So you kind of have to put it in there, and then it might give a little bit of a bulge, and that doesn't need to be there. It could just be, you know, on the outside. If you're already putting the drawstring in, then just put it on the outside. Then we do have that tiny pocket here. I will guarantee you my phone does not fit, but let's check. So, phone, pocket. Oh dear, okay, I said it wouldn't fit, but it does fit. Oops, sorry. But, you know, I mean, I don't have the biggest phone, but it is in its, you know, case, to be fair, and it does fit. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, pocket. I didn't mean to be mean to you, but, you know, I figured if my hand doesn't really fit easily, then my phone wouldn't, but I guess it does. Okay. Never mind, I'll take it back. Fabric-wise, it's not the softest. I wish it was a little bit more sleek, but I do like the pattern. I think it's a cute color. It's a more abstract pattern. I mean, I personally am not the, you know, I don't prefer abstract patterns, but I do like the color combination here. And what I don't like about them is they're quite loud. Like, I don't know if you can hear that, but I find them quite loud. And my thighs rub against each other when I walk sometimes, and then you can kind of hear that, you know, it's like, so not the biggest fan of that. But otherwise, I will say they're quite decent. I do get okay compression here in the waistband, and I do feel tucked in, also thanks to that drawstring, because you can just tighten that a little bit. Lengthwise, these are 7/8 to full length. You can kind of pull them a little bit longer still, and there's no gaping at the ankle, which I sometimes, you know, have, but I don't like that. But I will say these are actually okay. Would I pay full price for them? No, I would not. On the sale price, I think they're okay priced, but they're definitely not like, you know, I wouldn't pay full price for them. End of story. So yeah. But like now that I have them on, I think they're, you know, quite okay. And I do like the color and everything. So yeah. All right, let's move on to the Blossom high waist tights in Blossom Blue. So these are also, you know, another pair of tights that they do. Again, I got these in, oh no, this is a different size. So this is the size 40, which they say corresponds to a US 10. I'm not 100% sure about that, by the way. But yeah, we do have a top seam on these again. They are sleek again, feel a little bit more compressive than some of the other leggings maybe. We do have a front seam again as well. And then you just have straight across glute seams here in the back. The Casall written on here on the back. This is more of an like watercolor-esque print. I don't really see the blossoms too much, but you know, I guess it's like an abstract flower print. Printed on white this time because white is the lightest color in the print, so we have that there. These, by the way, are made from 76% recycled polyester and 24% elastane. I will say I've definitely felt nicer recycled materials in this. Definitely feels a little less soft. And like I said, a bit more compressive than some of the other leggings. I'm not sure. Like, you know, they're just like very, very simple, like printed, not really too much style-wise to it. So we also don't have any like detail on the side, no pockets, no nothing. So these are definitely like very, very basic in terms of cut, you know, with the front seam straight across glute seam, this top seam. It's just like nothing too special, nothing too wild. So you'd really have to like the print, I think. But yeah, let's just see them on. All right, so these leggings are a size bigger than most of the other leggings I've tried. And they were so much harder to get on. Like the top seam is like, yeah, you can squeeze one thigh in there. Why would you need to squeeze two thighs into that, you know, waistband top seam situation? Because I mean, you don't want to get it up, do you? Like, oh my God. And this like recycled material, I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't feel great. It's not like sleek, not super soft. I don't know. At least there's not a ton of gaping in the waistband and my butt doesn't get squished extremely. That is yay. I don't know. But yeah, definitely not my favorite. The print is okay. I'm just slightly confused with the one with the print. So you can see like how this print works. And then there's this little squiggly do on there. I don't know if you can see it. That kind of seems like a little out of place. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Yeah. Otherwise, high-waisted top seam, front seam, straight across glute seams, nothing too special. 7/8 length here. And it's just not the greatest fabric. It should be a little bit more stretchy. It should be a little bit more hugging, a little bit softer. I don't know. Maybe I have high expectations, but the thing is also the original price for these is not that low. And I feel like I should be allowed to have high expectations, you know, when it comes to those kind of prices. And they're just not delivering on that. Like this is a standard like legging cut. There's not really a lot of design that goes into this. The print, okay, but I don't know. I'm just expecting more than this basically. And also just like a better fit. And like, it should be easy to get on, you know? I don't know. Not my favorite. All right, and last but not least, we have the graphic high waist tights. And I know you expect the graphic high waist tights to have a graphic print. No, it's just a solid color. This is Luscious Red, so definitely very, very bright red. And this one is, of course, also made from recycled material, like most of the stuff. But this, I will say, feels, I don't know, least nice. I don't like this material. I don't like the feel of it. What is it? This is also 76% recycled polyester and 24% elastane. So same as this one at least, and probably also some of the other ones. But like, if I compare the feel of the fabric, this just feels a little, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's not soft enough. I don't think, like, I think it's not sleek enough for what it should be, and it just has like a weird feel to it when you touch it. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but like, I'm not a fan, I think. This one I also got in 38 again. They are high-waisted. We do have a top seam, and we also, for the first time, I think, do have slightly curved glute seams here. So I'm actually a little sad. I don't like the material. We also do have some seams here in the back to kind of, I guess, you know, taper in the waistband a little bit. I don't know, or for just some snatching detailing. But yeah, I'm kind of sad. I don't like the material because we have a V-glute detailing. I always like a V-glute detailing. We do have a front seam on these. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but like, not the end of the world for me personally. And then we do have a really big Casall logo here on the leg. This one is tone and tone, but it's very shiny, so it's still like very obvious, I think. And yeah, overall the material's just not, I don't know. Like, it is stretchy somewhat, but like, it's just how, I don't know how to describe how it feels, but like, it's just like a little, like it makes my, do you say it makes your teeth curl? Like, you know, I don't know, but like, it's like, oh, you know, like something like that. I will still try them on, but I'm not the biggest fan of the material. But let's see it. All right, this is surprisingly not my least favorite legging. That's what I initially thought, you know, when I touched the fabrics, and I was like, ugh. But definitely not my least favorite. I think that tells you how this is going. I do like the bright red. It is nice and high-waisted. Again, a little bit hard to get that top seam over those hips, but not as hard as some of those other leggings. There is a little bit of camel toe happening, even though I do underwear and panty liners. I do wear underwear and panty liners. So just be aware of that, especially if you try to pull it a little too high. So you might have to just adjust the top seam here. The front seam. I like how high-waisted they are. The top seam, I personally don't mind, except for, you know, I feel like it could be a little bit more stretchy, so you can get it a little bit on a little bit more easily. And the length is a 7/8 length here. Then we do have those slightly curved glute seams here in the back, which I actually think are quite nice. And then the little seams here as well to kind of just cinch in that waist a little bit from the back. And then we do have that really big logo here on the calf. So you just have to be like happy with that. On the fabric feels a little bit nicer than when I just had the leggings lying around. And personally, like I said, not my least favorite. I do like the cut. I think they could have done better with the fabric. But yeah, not the worst. All right, it's conclusion time. Yeah, this was a little bit of a tough ride with the sizes and everything. So I felt like there wasn't really a lot of consistency between the different sizes, which is a little annoying because this is usually what happens with jeans purchases, right? And this is why leggings are usually so much easier, but not in this case, I guess. Like, these shorts fit way too big in a size large. Now I have them inside out, but let me just turn them back. So yeah, they fit way too big in a size large. So I'm like, okay, cool. This means I should try a medium, right? But then the same style, just in leggings, in a medium was a little, tough to get on. Like, what is up with this? And then we have those different like sizes, or these are the same size but also fit so differently. Like this is a 38, both of them. This one was really good. This one was also kind of tight. The 40 was tighter than this 38, but not as tight as this 40, like this 38. Like it was just a whole mess. And honestly, like this is not great for like, your self-confidence when you're trying things on. You think you're getting the right size, or if not, at least like I had a few different size options, but nothing fits. Like it's too big, then it's too small, then it's just right, but maybe it's not the style you wanted, and then, I don't know. This is why I don't like buying jeans when like if a brand tries to give me the same experience when I'm trying to buy leggings. That's not a great look for that brand. Just like that. So yeah. Definitely not my favorite. I also don't like some of the materials as much. Like, I did like those shorts. I would have loved to have these in a size medium. Like I said, they weren't available anymore, but I think these could have been nice actually. And the only thing I didn't like about them was like the waistband material is a little rough. So I feel like it would have been nice to have the main body of the shorts also like the same fabric for the waistband here. That's just a little softer, a little bit more stretchy, just a little bit more comfortable for wearing. And like most of all, like this material that they have on like most of their leggings is like a little not very sleek, just a little rough, a little, I don't know, just doesn't feel like super great quality. And this is like not a cheap brand in general. So yeah, most of these things I got were on sale, but that doesn't mean that they shouldn't be worth the full price, right? Because this is why they charge so much money. And overall, I just wasn't too convinced. So I think I'm just going to keep one pair of leggings, the one with the green-black print. Those were actually quite okay. But the rest is just going back because, yeah, I don't know. I was also very frustrated with like how the fit was just like changing, even though it was the same size. And, I don't know, it's just not what I want from trying on leggings. But also, the two tops I had, like, I feel like the sports bra with like that very simple, like seamless black sports bra for that much money is just like, it's not that special. It's just not. It's just not. So yeah, I don't know. Overall, I'm not too like happy with most of the pieces. I think if you are a brand that also has been around for quite a while, as they said they are, like you should just have your sizes right. Like if I want to try out different pieces and get them in the same size, they also should fit the same way. Obviously, sometimes you have differences in compression levels, slightly different, like differences in fit, but that like still means that if I get the same size in every single piece, that it should fit me. That I should be able to get it on, that it should be fitting me like well in most places, and then I can decide, okay, I don't like this print, I don't like this fabric, whatever, but like it should just be consistent. Especially if you're a brand that has been around for a while, that charges so much money for something, for some of the pieces, and yeah, I just didn't get that here. So yeah, that was a little all over the place. Let's say that. Anyway, I don't know, have you tried this brand before? Like, what do you think about them? Just let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, which I hope you did, give it a thumbs up. And also, if you haven't done so yet, you can subscribe to my channel so you get notified about all the new videos that are coming up. And yeah, if you have any feedback, any suggestions, anything you want to let me know, leave it down in the comments below. If you want to, you can also follow me on Instagram and you can DM me there. But be aware, I'm way more likely to see your comments here on YouTube. So you know, if you want me to see something, just go ahead, drop it down below. Yeah, otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked it. I usually am, like having good times with my activewear try-ons. This time I was a little bit like annoyed with some of the fits and just how things fit. And I guess that also happens sometimes, but that's okay. It's not me, it's them. And that's what annoys me, So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you next time. Bye.